Hey, second grade, we are now at phonics lesson 87. I'm going to make this kind of quicker since you've had 2 lessons today to catch up from missing on Monday. And it's a review. So let's get cooking. Let's do our sight words. What's this word, everybody? America. Nice. Animal. Learn. Usually. Early. Earth. Finally. Government. Heard. And several. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and get going with our sound review. Again, we are on spelling and high frequency word practice 87 today. Repeat after me. E. Good. Write all the different ways to make the E sound. There's quite a few. And check with mine. Number 2 is V, like feather. Voiced. Go ahead and write. Check with mine. All right. Number 3, repeat. T. Right? There's a suffix that can make that sound. Don't forget. I'm going to take a look up here. T in the final position of T or suffix ed. All right, kiddos. Number 4 is U. Repeat. Good. When you hear that U sound, you have 2 choices when spelling a word. U, consonant E, and just a U. Number 5, ow. Repeat. Good. Take a look. It's OU in the initial medial position, OW in the final position. Number 6, repeat. I just included ER, but if you also put R or UR, I would take that as well. I didn't tell you the position. Number 7, repeat. S. Write all the different ways. And then peek up here, with me. Lots of different spelling patterns for that sound. Think about the positions and it will help you. Number 8 is ooh. Repeat. I showed you. Go ahead and write it. Oh, good. Number 9 is v. Repeat. Write it. Check with mine. Remember, no English word ends in a V only. So in the final position, it's VE. All right, moving on to review words. Review words, number 10. Number 10 is fiber. Fiber. It's healthy to eat fiber. This is a vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. Go ahead and write it down. Say it to yourself. Take a look up here. Number 11 is the word potion. Repeat, potion. Good, write it. Only 3 sounds, but represented by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Check with mine. And number 12 is darkness. Repeat. That suffix ness, that means a quality of. So darkness is a quality of being dark. Spell dark, and then add suffix ness. Check with mine. All right, kiddos, if you need to pause to get caught up before I start the next section, go ahead and pause. Sight words, number 13 is stranger. Repeat. Good. Stranger. Stir is fair. It's a nice STR blend there. It's a G because it's followed by an E. That's fair position as well. Number 14 is country. Repeat. Okay, write it. And here it is. Number 15 is I. Repeat I. Good. It's the kind of eye on your face. This is definitely an unfair word, a sight word. E-Y-E spells I. All right, kiddos, we skipped dictation yesterday, so I want to make sure we get it in today. Keep in mind, you have to be able to type your spacing correctly, your punctuation, your capital letters, and all that good stuff. So here's the dictation. You can pause me and go ahead and write it down. He will dive into the pool to look for the lost ring. He will dive into the pool to look for the lost ring. Okay, pause the video. Repeat if you need to rewind a little bit. All right, welcome back, kiddos. Here is your dictation sentence. He will dive. No English word ends in just a V. It's got to follow an E. Into the pool to look for the lost ring. And that is just a statement telling you something, so there's a period. All right, moving on to the review lesson for the day. Today we're going to talk about reviewing diphthongs. Now, we do a lot of digraphs, a lot of combinations. We don't have a ton of diphthongs that we've talked about. Diphthongs, remember, are two letters that go together to make an unexpected sound. Okay? And they come together so quickly, they're considered one syllable. Who can name the diphthongs that we've learned so far? Do you remember? O-U, O-W, okay, O-I, and O-Y. Those are the diphthongs so far. How do we code diphthongs? Do you remember? It's not an underline. It's an arc. It's like a giant breve underneath an arc. Okay? There are 4 diphthongs with 2 different sounds. Okay? What sounds do these diphthongs make? Well, diphthongs OU and OW can make the ow sound. And this can also be a digraph. Could be snow-o or cow-ow. Okay, now we have oi and oi. This position is in the initial or medial position, and this one is in the final position. So that's just a little review of our diphthongs, which are coded with arcs. Alrighty. Make sure there's nothing else they want me to include before we start cooking on the coding. Let's go ahead and go back to the back of your new sounds and words. It's actually review, including some of those diphthongs. Number 1, repeat after me, shout. Good, shout. Post-it notes like to stay stuck. SH, ow diphthong in the medial position is represented by the OU. Number 2 is spoil. Repeat. Oi in the medial position. Spoil. Spoil. OI in the medial position. And the last one is spout. Repeat, spout. Like the water spout. Ow, diphthong in the medial position. Like shout. Spout, S-P-O-U-T. Go ahead and do your high frequency word box with your teacher at home and take a look at the coding. All right, 2nd grade, I want you to pause the video right now. As soon as I'm done giving the directions, do the coding and the RUWs on your own. Then come back and hit play, and we'll talk about them together. And reflect on what it is that you forgot to code, or what did you struggle with, and make sure that you work extra hard on that for next time. All right, friends, go ahead and pause. All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at all of these different codings. Now, OW, I just told you, was a diphthong and should be arced, but I also told you it can be a digraph as well. And on this certain section, it's underlined as a digraph because it makes the long O sound with a silent W. This word is bowl, bowl, and there it goes to the bowl. Number 2, it says ow, so it's a diphthong, and the best way is just to try both sounds and figure it out that way. Owl. An owl is an animal, pictured right there. Number 3 has OY, oi, in the final position. When it says oi, it's a diphthong, an unexpected sound. It's a VCCV pattern with a division line in between the consonants, a breathed E, and this might have tricked you. The second syllable is accented on this word. Enjoy. Number 4, YOU. The OU, when it says ow, is a diphthong, but this OU says you. So it is a digraph here. It is make round the U, crossing out the O. Number 5 has OI in the medial position. It's oi, spoil. We just talked about that word. And number 6 has a digraph AI in the medial position that sounds like A, so I make round it and crossed out the silent I, and I drew a line to the train. All right, you should have already read. I'll reread it to you. When we publish or print my book, we should send one to my teacher. She will be happy to see that I can write. When I was little, she told me that I could write well. Okay, I'm going to try to raise this up so you can see the whole page. Hang on, kiddos. This might be wonky. It's a little wonky. It doesn't want to stay. Darn it. Kind of hold it. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the green. I RUW'd. It says, what does publish mean? I took out the question words, what does, and I'm going to restate the question with the words publish mean. Publish means to print a book. I added the S to means, so it sounds right. Publish means to print a book, and I found it right there. Okay. Whom will send a book? Whom will we send a book to? Send a book, I found right here the word send. I will send one to my teacher. So I filled in my teacher, all in pink there. I hope you underlined. And number 9, I could write well when I was young. I went up here and I was looking for the word young and I couldn't find it, but I did find little. When I was little, she told me I could write well. Okay, so that means yes. I could write well when I was young. Yes. Okay, and that's our quick lesson for today. I know we doubled up on yes, so I wanted to be quicker and it was review, so it worked out pretty well. Okay, remember diphthongs are 2 letters that come together to make an unexpected sound. They also come together so quickly, they make one sound. Okay, all right, and some also can be a digraph. Thanks everybody. Go ahead and complete the back if you want some extra help.